Hello, Son Upon 7 family. Welcome back to your exciting Monday episode. And I hope that everybody has been enjoying our guests and the conversation we've had with them so far. Guess what? It's Carnival season coming up in September. So we know that everybody has to prepare themselves in some way, physically, mentally, emotionally, because we've been waiting for Carnival. It's happening this year. So to give us an update into everything that's happening, let's welcome our guests. Let me introduce them. Kalman Hal from Bacchanal Mass Band. Kalman, good morning. How are you doing today?
Morning, I'm good.
Good. Are you excited?
Yes, I am. Can't wait.
Right. I also have Miss Dana Mendes. Are we family?
Yeah.
Dana Mendes from Caribbean
family.
Treasures. Good morning, Miss Dana. How
Good
are you
morning.
feeling?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for joining us
Thank
and
you
to
too.
share what Caribbean Treasures is going to be doing. Also, the executives of the Carnival Association, Mr. Eugene Trench. Mr. Eugene, good morning.
Morning, Kevin.
How are you, sir?
Morning, Mantle. Very good. Nice
Yeah?
being here. It's the season again.
It's the season
We're
again.
back. We're up on the road and we're back.
I love it. And of course, Mr. Leroy Green. How are you, sir?
Good morning, I'm back, and I just like to tell Belizeans, we're the outside, we're the back on the road.
There you
That's
go.
the theme for Carnival 2022. And just to make a slight correction, Edwin, Carnival season is not coming up in September. Carnival season has begun.
All right. Thank you for that
It
correction.
has begun already.
It gets even better, right? It gets even better. So, of course, I mean, it's a time to give our viewers the update about what's happening. I know there's going to be a series of events while Carnival season. I mean, it's already started. So, I mean, who's going to start giving us the scoop?
I think we're going to start this Saturday, Kevin and Ronaldo, is that we're going to start with the launch. That's going to happen this Saturday at IT Vet.
Okay.
And the theme for the launch is drink water and mind your business.
So Renata is it's definitely going to be there.
That's the right place to launch the top.
Yes.
Yes, so they're going to be, the bands will be out there. We're going to have a lot of entertainment. We're going to have the segment. Actually, for the launch, the bands will do a segment with the theme of the launch, drink water and mind your business. So that has to be within their performance when it comes to that area. Then the bands will be out there with their booths. They'll be having application forms who want to join up. So if you guys want to join up, you can go sign up. And you can go play mass. They're going to have lots of food. Like I said, entertainment, sound system, different things. They're going to have after the band's going to sign up, then you guys can meet with them and see other things, what you'd like about the launch of the carnival.
Okay. So, just to like clarify things. So, people can go there, they can witness the different bands. And if you want to join a band,
Yes, the bands will be having application forms out
Renata, are
there.
you joining?
You could dash out your sweet lips, Kevin. That's what it said. Because you could calm this. I'm thinking this Saturday, people will just come out and like have fun. They can be able to vibe. Like you said, they're going to have music, they want
Yes,
food and
music,
everything.
food and drink.
So you,
It's more than that, because the launch is not only the official start of the 2020 Carnival season, it's also the chance for the bands to showcase themselves, promote themselves, attract more revelers, and hopefully get more sponsors.
That's 'cause
And
money
here,
needs to come.
Eugene, maybe since Channel 7 and the Carnival is on the same track with Drink Water and Mind Your Business, maybe Jules could become one of his sponsors? No.
I see what you're doing.
I see.
Yeah.
Right? And the highlight of the day will actually be the Drink Water and Mind Your Business showcase, because each band will have two representatives, right? In the first segment, they'll come out and they're going to dance in the band t-shirt and short pants. They'll come back out this time in costume, individually, and dance, freestyle dance to the song of their choice. And then the final big finale will be when all the bands collectively will come out in their costume and dance on the stage to the trademark song, Drink in water and mind your business.
That's a great song, by the way. I absolutely love
I
it. I
support
absolutely
that
love
song.
it. Miss Dana, my dear cousin. So let's.
They're clearing one
Yeah,
time.
family boy,
I
that
know
one
that.
thing about
Does that mean a free costume?
I don't know where your sweet lips are that show, right? Then I don't know what happened
Miss
now.
Dana, tell us what are you looking forward to Saturday, and how are you preparing yourselves?
I'm looking for revelers. For me personally, it's first time I'm doing a senior band.
Okay.
So I'm really looking forward to getting some more revelers.
Yeah.
It's
there-
because
is
she
it-
needs
Go ahead.
the senior bands need 75 revelers, the minimum, in order to be a part of the competition. While the junior bands need 35 to be, but that's just for 2022.
Yes, for 2022.
Because we're keeping in mind the still lasting effects of the pandemic. Formerly, it had been 50 and 100. But this
100,
year, the
yeah.
association amended some things to suit the times that we're living in.
Wow.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Recruiting 75 persons.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Man. So you
You
There's
don't
a lot
have
of
this
space.
amendment, so
There's
you
a
need
lot of space.
74.
There's a lot of space there. So we're curious, Ms. Dana. So what is the theme for your mass band this year?
Anime.
Anime. Wow. Okay.
In Belize, most everything is already used up. So I think anime is a good start.
Yeah. So how long have you started your planning? I mean, Carnival, it got announced a couple weeks ago. I think like a month or so. Like, how long have you been preparing for it?
Like a month.
Okay.
as a start, as a seat, no sure? I love
love
it.
it.
I love it. So Carmen, let's go what can get you in for this conversation, honey bun. So tell me, what are you looking forward to this Saturday? But also, why do you think young people need to make sure they get involved in Carnival as well? Because you're the junior, so you to try. We don't have the senior ones that we talk to, but no, we talk to the junior. So honey, sell it for me.
All right. So I am looking forward to seeing the costumes. I'm always looking forward to seeing the costumes. I have been a dancer for the past 15 plus years. I started as a junior and I went on to senior, and now I decided that this year I wanted to do something on my own. So this is my first year. So I am looking forward to the excitement. I know what the excitement is, but I'm looking forward to the excitement as a band leader,
Yeah.
right? So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Saturday.
Are you also like recruiting members?
Yes, I am. I'm looking for 35 children from ages 5 to 17. And all is welcome. We don't have no requirements, right? We don't have no requirements. Once you could drink your water, mind your business, come on over to Bacchanal Mass
You bring it in your
Band.
sippy cup if you need to bring
Right?
because you don't talk about how you look forward to the costumes and stuff. So what colors you kind of the vote towards the carnival this time? What colors I could expect when I see you?
All right, you can see green, you can see yellow, you can see blue, you can see white. What else?
You just the dash colors, no, sure.
No. I'm trying to think because my team is one Caribbean, one nation.
Okay.
So I'm doing the Caribbean countries
I
that
see.
celebrate Carnival. So I am trying to think of the colors that the flag represents.
There
Well,
you go.
There's people, if you don't want to know, that think about the colors there and that way they're supposed to be able to come towards. So 5 to 17.
Yes, 5 to 16.
16.
16.
16
Okay,
juniors.
Yes,
Juniors.
Yeah.
And so people can know when they come in, they could just see what you guys are about and they come and sign up.
Yes.
And we just want to make one thing clear when it said the ages 16, 17. If you are a mom, 16-year-old, 17,
Can't
you
be
cannot
senior.
join junior.
Can I?
No, you
So
have
if
to be
you're
a
already
senior.
a mom,
If you're already a mom,
16.
you have to be a senior. So that's the only rule where you can join senior if you're under 18.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you're a mom.
I like that clarification. Come, you never know, no, not what you
Yes,
learn right
a
now.
lot of people don't really know because it's
Yes.
like the junior bands. The junior bands are not allowed to wear the type of revealing costumes like
Yes.
the senior bands.
Which I
So they
understand.
must be covered up. We don't want any parts of the children's body on display for the public to see.
I
And
heard
that's
that.
a rule that we strictly adhere to. Even the type of music that we allow the junior bands to, we censor that kind of music. We don't want them to be dancing to anything with any sexual undertones or anything like that. They are children, and we believe that children should remain children until such time as they're grown to be an adult.
Yeah.
Wow.
Makes sense.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
really don't like sometimes how people think about Carnival as this overall sexual thing.
Yes,
Because Carnival for me, what I see
yes,
Carnival is just a
yes.
great experience where you get to
And
celebrate life, celebrate,
and
colors,
you know,
vibrancy.
you know why that happened, Renata? Because a lot of people don't really understand the real significance of what Carnival is about.
That is true.
Because Carnival is not really a modern thing. Carnival started from way back in 1838, right after the emancipation of slavery. It started on the island of St. Vincent. And that very first Carnival in St. Vincent, that was when the former slave owners and the former slaves adorned themselves with flour and white paint. And they marched through the streets of St. Vincent in a semblance of unity.
You see?
And that's the real meaning behind the very first Carnival here in the Caribbean. But people just look at it as glitz and glamour and sexy songs and so on, which it really is not. Because even here in Belize, when it was introduced in 1974, it was to add spice to our September celebrations. In Trinidad, it heralds the Lenten season. You see, so carnivals adopt a different meaning according to where they
Yeah.
are held. See,
And we have it here in Belize now.
For that.
And
am
I know I
learning
really
here. I'm
appreciated
learning
that
here.
because, but Mr. Agreement, don't we talk a little bit about Carnival last year too? I
Yes,
really always
because-
appreciate the knowledge where it come from because, again, people come with their own connotations for all kind of stuff and make it into other things that it
other
needs to
things
be.
that's not.
Yes.
And so I think that
really.
also for parents that are listening to as well, knowing that and understanding that history too can allow them to say, you know what, my child maybe should be able to go to Carnival because there are strict rules they're
Exactly,
adhering to, they
exactly.
understand, It's like we have a good time. It's not about anything out of order and vulgar and explicit.
Exactly.
I hear you.
Exactly.
So I know like you correct me and tell me how that Carnival never starts September. So thank you for the correction.
season,
It's
right,
the
so-
season. So you've mentioned, Mr. Eugene, that there's a lot more than just this Saturday what it happen. Tell me more what would it have? So people could look forward to things or
Okay.
get their senses, the tingle.
In July, we're gonna have like what Mr. Green mentioned, the pageant for senior and junior Miss Carnival. Then right after that, we're gonna have it's gonna be the Juve, which is the morning of the Carnival.
Before that. Before
Oh,
they
sorry,
do,
we
they
have King and Queen.
senior King
Yes.
and Queen.
Thank you, Mr. Green.
Can't forget that.
I can't forget King and Queen, one of the biggest, yes. The King and Queen, we're trying for, I think it's going to be August 27th, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken.
Are they right on the corner?
Yes, at Marianne Jones, the King and Queen, the next big part of Carnival. Then after the King and Queen, we're going to have the Jove, the morning of the Carnival.
September 3rd.
Then September 3rd is scheduled for Carnival, by the way.
Okay.
Right before my birthday.
Wow. Jump up.
And the
then
4th of September.
after the Jove, it's a road march. And right now we're trying for the route of the road march. We're still trying that route from Cesar Ridge Road, Central American Boulevard, Belcan, Princess Margaret, finishing at the Marianne Jones, where we're going to have a last lap. Now this last lap is very important to the bands because that's where you have to find back energy to perform in front of the judge one last time. And I remember in the past, I think Mr. Green can attest to it, when the cultural heritage and the sea jam and the jam, band win on the last lap. They get their points and they won on the last lap. So you find that energy for that last lap, you push.
The whole other water for then.
Yes, yes. And the last lap is where the judges do that final grade for you, and then they tally the score. Then we have a winner. And what we're trying to do this year, when the carnival finish, is have an awards night
Oh,
to
that's
thank the
nice.
sponsors and give the prizes, because we don't want to just, this band win, you come to a meeting, you give her a check, shake hand.
Yeah.
And no, we want to acknowledge our sponsors, acknowledge the bands, to say thank you for a job well done.
And I feel like the awards make it a little grander.
Yes,
Family
yes.
oriented, you bring more people,
Yes.
go dress up and
Yes.
go push back for look good.
Yeah.
Just
Get an award,
Yes.
right? You work for that, man.
And just to say
Exactly.
something about the King and Queen costumes, again, we are keeping in mind the fact that we're still going through the the pandemic to a certain extent. And sponsors are not as forthcoming as previously,
years.
which we do understand because a lot of the business and so on lost a lot of money during the pandemic. So to help the bands along, we're asking that the big king and queen costumes do not have to be these humongous structures like they were before for this year. I think this year we're asking junior bands their costumes to be at 3 feet off the shoulder, where it was, I think, 5.
Five.
And the
It was
senior
5 feet.
bands, instead of it going all the way 7 feet up, we're asking for it to be 5 feet off for this year alone.
Only.
Yeah.
Things work well. Next year we're going back to the normal
Bigger.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Extravaganza.
right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
just to make a point here, since I heard Kali and Dana saying something about their band, I'm here as the band representative for all the bands, but I am Mother Nature, so I just like to give a little attention to Mother Nature
Okay.
and say
Don't worry, we're
that
gonna give you the same spotlight too.
Don't worry.
Dana, don't do it. And our theme is actually revival. That's Mother Nature's theme. I won't go any further. Leave that up to your imagination.
Okay, so as we're wrapping up this segment, Ms. Dana, we're coming back to you. For our viewers, give them the reason why they should join your mass band.
Well, my mass band, I think you should join. I like to have fun. That's my thing. I like to have fun. I like people that like to have fun. And I would really appreciate a lot of revelers this year because my first time I didn't really make it all the way.
Okay.
I was stopped like halfway because of sponsorship. But this year I'm planning to go all the way. So just come out and have fun.
Right, and I'm sure they're looking.
hard.
They can enjoy your awesome costumes as well, right? Yeah. Calvin, what about you?
Well, I would ask anyone to come and join my band because, well, I have been they call me a carnival junkie because I have been with several different bands. So I know what it takes to be a reveler. So I am asking anybody. You can't dance, still come. You could dance better. So anybody, I have no requirements. Just come. Because I remember the first time I went to dance carnival, I was a little shy because, it was stereotyped that boys are not supposed to dance carnival.
Yeah.
So when I first started to dance, it was like, dance carnival.
Right.
And so I'm looking for boys, I'm looking for girls, I'm looking for anybody. Anybody can come and join my mass band.
So it's open, guys. It's
Yeah.
open.
Yes,
Fair
5 to
age.
16.
You have to do that. You can't wait
Yes,
until the
5
next
to
thing.
Yes.
Kevin, mommy, want country. She not supposed to do that. You supposed to go to Miss Menzies.
Right.
Family, you see?
Yeah.
See? So, Miss Susie, if you're the careless out there, and the opening, the
Clarita.
And
Rita.
for the bands that are not here as their representative, I'm asking the general public kindly support all the bands.
How much
all right?
bands are there?
I think there are 10.
10.
10 bands is
Seven
here.
juniors.
7
3
juniors
senior.
and 3 seniors this
Senior.
year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, as the representatives from all the bands, I was elected by them to be their representative on the association. I'm doing my duty here and asking you that you really support all the bands. Come out there on Saturday, buy out the stuff that they'll be selling, join the band of your choice, support them all the way until September 3rd. And Eugene, it would be remiss of us to leave without publicly thanking Honorable Francis Fonseca and the administration of NICH for giving the association and each band startup cast something which has never happened
That's really good.
in a decade and a half.
Praise God.
Yes, I agree with Mr. Green. Thanks to Minister Fonseca and Niche. And we also have others that have come aboard with the association. We have Travelers, we have Car Guys, we have Hamilton Livestream, and we have Empire and Prestige, all those guys. And we're still having more sponsors that will come on board. So I want to thank on, and like what Mr. Green mentioned, we are Belizeans. We love to criticize. And one of the things being behind Carnival and watching the road march, We have people who love to criticize the band about their costume, about this and about that. But they can be part of the solution than the problem. If the bands are having a fundraiser, support it. Buy a barbecue, buy something from them. If they're having a dance, support it. That little money you give can help a reveler. And even if you're in your neighborhood, like what Mr. Hall said, if you have 5 children in your neighborhood and the neighbors say, you know, it's summer, give them sponsor them and let them go to a carnival band. One good thing, the parents will know where their children are during carnival. They will be in a safe place and they will be having fun. So, you know, people support the carnival bands. They really need it.
Actually, even the police are
Well, we
on
thank you
board.
so much for joining us here to give us an insight into what's happening Carnival season. There's an event happening this Saturday at IT Vet starting at 2 p.m.
Yes.
Finish midnight.
Be out
Midnight,
there,
yes.
witness all the different bands that are going to be there. Take the opportunity to sign up. It's going to be fun. Drink your water and mind your business.
Will they be have water on sale to
They will
make
have a
drink?
lot of water.
A lot of water.
If you don't have water,
for sure.
make we drink on a can't play that song.
And you can't mind your business
All
if you
right,
have
you can't
water.
mind our business. Tell you, I'm too busy.
All right,
Can't
so
be.
we end off the segment with...
Do we have a song, guys?
have a song
Please
ready?
put in a song, man. Put in a song so we could drink water and mind the
Mind the
business for
business,
you,
for
for you. And remember, guys, IT Vet this Saturday.
Hey.
Hey! We'll be right back. We have our last conversation. Drink water and mind my business.
Come on, Khalid. Come on, Miss Dana. Come on,
Act
come
like
on.
we're in a carnival for you, know?
Drink your water and drink my coffee.